In this video, I will show you how we can build a simple and yet effective system using devices from our total network solution. Here I have a 10 gig multi-gig dual WAN PR460X router. This is our professional router that comes with 4-year NETGEAR Insight subscription included. It is a high-performance hardware with one 10 gig multi-gig Ethernet port, 4 2.5 gig Ethernet ports, and one 10 gig SFP Plus port for long-distance backhaul. Amongst other features, it is rack-mountable for placement in the industry standard enclosures, offers firewall protection and IPsec configuration to create secure site-to-site VPN connections. After powering it up, connect it to the ISP modem through the WAN port number 1. And to increase your system's resilience, the PR460X offers dual WAN access. So you could connect an additional ISP modem to port WAN 2 or use one of our Insight managed mobile hotspots to provide cellular internet access to your entire wired system. As for switches, now NETGEAR offers a range of smart switches that are managed by our cloud-based software Insight. On our webpage, you will find the right switches for your application, filtering by total number of ports, PoE budget, uplink speed, and form factor. With options from desktop to rack-mounted switches, NETGEAR has a large catalog of switches that will certainly meet your specifications with excellent performance. For this example, I will use an 8-port multi-gigabit, so 2.5 gigabits per port, PoE++ Smart MS 108 TUP. This is small and silent, and it sits right under my desk, feeding all my PoE devices, audio monitors, and cameras, of course connected also to my computer. Let's simply connect it to an available port, one of the LAN ports on the PR460X, and make sure to use the right cable to match the port speed. Once connected, you can keep on adding more switches on a trunk line through their uplink ports. It is a common practice to use the last ports for trunking, leaving the first ones available for your endpoints. Now, to complete this simple setup, I will connect 2 access points. I've got here the dual band Wi-Fi 6 WAX WAX610 and a tri-band Wi-Fi 6E WAX WAX638E. Both are powered with less than 30 watts over Ethernet, so can be directly connected to the ports on the switch that provide PoE+. These are perfect for residential and commercial installations, offering powerful and reliable connectivity for all devices, even in high-density environments. Once everything is connected, it is time for us to configure. Instead of opening each device's menu, we will actually add them all to an Insight location and manage all devices together on a single pane of glass. There are 2 ways of adding a device into Insight, either via web browser or with the Insight app. I'll teach you both ways in this demonstration. You don't need to have the physical devices with you when configuring them. However, you will need the serial number and MAC addresses to add them via web browser or the barcode or QR code if you wish to do it via the smartphone app. In any case, I suggest taking notes of these details before sending the gear to site. The serial number and MAC address can be easily found underneath the devices or on the box. Even on the PO, the purchase order will show the serial numbers. But by all means, I suggest you starting the system. You should start the system in your office or in your lab and take a picture of the serial number, MAC address, and also the QR code so you can send the devices to the building site and still have possession of those details. Via the web browser, access insight.netgear.com Enter your credentials once you have already created the account. You will also receive an SMS for the two-factor authentication. And as I am an Insight Pro subscriber, my dashboard starts from the organization level. Inside the organization, I can have multiple locations, and in this case, I only have one, Gus Home. In my location, as of now, I have no devices. That's why my dashboard is still empty. On the top menu, Devices, you can click on the plus symbol to add a single device or a list of multiple devices. For this quick demonstration, let's go with a single device. I will enter the serial number of my PR460X, and Insight will confirm that product is effectively Insight manageable. By entering the MAC address, I confirm that I want to add that device to my location, and now it's done. All added. I can click on View Devices to confirm that my PR460X is now there. Okay, with the Insight app, with the app on your phone, you simply select the location where you want to add the devices to, and then you scan the barcode or the QR code straight to the app with your camera. That's it. Once you have either added the serial number and MAC addresses via the web browser or scanned the barcode or QR code with the app, the devices are now added to Insight. Companies can pre-configure the system at the office or lab and then send the entire gear lot to the building site. Devices will automatically pull the configurations from the cloud and will work as you have configured. When connected for the first time to the internet, it can take up to 10 minutes for the devices to upgrade to the latest available firmware and pull the configurations from the cloud, making it actually easier for you to remotely control and monitor the systems. They will no longer be accessible via their local user interface with the default admin and password credentials. However, as the devices are now tied into Insight, if you do have the credentials for the Insight Cloud portal, you can still access their local user interface. And that's it! In a matter of minutes, you have a total network solution configured with Insight. All devices are controlled together from a single pane of glass via web browser or app. All configurations are protected in the cloud, so IT companies can manage multiple customers even in different locations from anywhere in the world. NETGEAR's mission is to be the innovative leader in connecting people to the internet. And with Insight at the heart of the total network solution, it couldn't be easier for you to deploy and manage IT systems for all sizes of businesses and smart homes. Become a NETGEAR partner registering at powershift.netgear.com and get quotes and pre-sales consultancy from our team of experts. You can also write to the email prowifidesign@netgear.com. On the next videos, we will cover some of the main features of Insight, including VLANs, SSIDs, captive portal, and more. See ya!